Hey, have you heard of Livestream Escape from Hotel Izanami? No? Why am I asking you this? Well, aren't you here to know about what I think about the game? Welcome to my review. Let's jump straight in. Livestream Escape from Hotel Izanami was developed by Qureate and Orgesta Inc. while being published under Qureate. It was released on Steam on June 10th, 2021 and Nintendo Switch on April 15th, 2021. The story starts off with the three main characters, Nana Sakurai, Mio Ikoma, and Azusa Shiraishi, all go inside the abandoned Hotel Izanami to livestream their night in order to become a viral hit. Well, according to Nana that is. Mio and Azusa want to support her even if it takes them out of their comfort zone. As time goes on, the trio is split up, strange events start occurring such as the hotel's mascot seeking him for blood, and as the plan goes haywire, the trio of girls venture their way through Hotel Izanami to uncover the secrets of this mysterious place, and hopefully get out alive. The story setting may be your typical haunted abandoned building sort of style, but the inclusion of more than one paranormal entity fits in well, especially when you can collect lore-informative items to understand what happened and why Hotel Izanami is how it is. The use of Japanese paranormal culture goes hand in hand, even if it doesn't seem like it at first. The characters are all pretty great. They got distinct personalities, such as Nana Sakurai being the outgoing, aspiring live streamer, Azusa Shiraishi with a stoic exterior but a bit fragile on the inside when it comes to horror, and Mio Ikoma being the level-headed of the trio to step in when an argument is happening. This comes into play with the bad endings, as each character has their own fate that aligns with who they are as a person. The gameplay is very easy to get into, as it is a simple 2D side-scroller with the mascot monster having to chase you occasionally. This is fine at the start of the game, but as you play more, it does feel repetitive and it'll eventually feel like a minor annoyance. It does also spawn out of nowhere sometimes. This is fine most of the time, but it can happen in awful times, such as if you're in a place with nowhere to hide. You are guaranteed to die if this happens. There are also various different puzzles and tasks that make each objective feeling different than the other. Several of these puzzles I found to be pretty clever, such as navigating through a looping corridor or using the environment to give you clues on how to unlock a door or get a specific item. One puzzle that I did find a bit tedious doing was finding the 100 yen coin under the vending machine. I must have done something wrong, or maybe I had awful luck, but I did take a long while to find it. There are also certain containers where you can search, such as drawers or cabinets. The item feature is handy when you need it, as you can select a specific item and it may have an effect on an object or an interactive CG. This game does have animated interactive CGs, and it is done really well. It gives you a lot of options to look at, including the girl himself. An example is Azusa in the floating bathroom. See buttons on the tub? Press them. Something in the water in the tub. Press it to see their input on it. Want more dialogue? Press the girl on the head. Want to see their chest bounce? Press their chest. Or their thigh for one of Azusa's CGs. Just like you saw, and as advertised, there are panty shots and you can make their breasts bounce in the interactive CGs. Personally, I do not mind these. I actually enjoy them. However, please do keep this in mind if you are one that is bothered to buy it. Speaking of panty shots, there is a good chunk of unlockables such as 17 CGs and 5 endings. I actually do recommend 100% completing the game as I think the bad ends are well done and definitely add a lot to the game. It'd be a dishonor to not see them. I swear to God, they are all so unique. And while we're talking about unlockables, might as well talk about the art. The art is great, from the CGs to the environment and to the sprites. When you have more than Mio, you can switch between which girl you want to be as. And it's a count of 2 and not just a copy and paste change. Mio's sprite is average, as you start out with her. Nana's sprite has a different movement animation and is slightly shorter, while Azusa is the tallest and the difference is noticeable, especially when there's a potential to find an item somewhere tall that you might have missed when using the shorter girls. Let's move on to a very important factor to survival horror: the music and the noise. The music and ambient noise does an excellent job at enhancing the experience, especially for survival horror games. Different locales give out different sounds, which can make you think you're not alone or something may happen, along with fitting music for when things get intense or a somber scene is playing out. To justify this, let me just play a few clips that should help you decide whether it's good or not. Alright, so here's a rundown of what I found throughout playing. What score does Livestream Escape from Hotel Izanami receive? It's time to check in and find out.